Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays As We Descend. I'm picking up exactly where I left off last episode, and I did just kind of read through both of these, or all three of these. I'd like to not get to plus 25 cards if we can help it, so I don't really want to get Grand Calibrator. The Binding Hand is interesting because it just gives you the ability to reserve cards at least once if you have no ruin, but Warrior Temple seems really good because whenever you spend favor, you gain flow, and if you recall, our knight has the ability to draw his own cards or just a card whenever we're spending flow, or sorry, favor, I should say. So now we can like cycle favor into more flow. What that means to me though is it is very critical to be getting favor a lot for this deck, because it can function without it, but with favor, it's really, really strong. We would obviously like to upgrade our knight. More health, more attack, more armor. It's just going to be good. I don't think he gets more armor now that I think about it. That would be kind of crazy. Give me more favor, please. I need it. You failed me. Amazing. You had They had a 4 charisma. I don't know what the percentage success was on that, but that's kind of wild that we failed. Take our chances immediately. We don't really need to kick anything out of our deck. It'll kind of depend on what our 4th unit is that we draft, I think. I don't think I need to buy any consumables. Do we do a quest for the light? Draft another lantern card? Another hunker. A lower grade protectorate. Or no, wait, that was sanctuary. To a friendly and all other units in its zone. I think you are better than flow barrier. Possibly you miss out on one barrier, but possibly you apply barrier to everybody, so then it's just better across the board. Let's go mining optimization. We'll gain some money in 2 turns. On this occasion, I think I'd take the favor. Because we're not going into the boss battle, in which case I would prefer the glass feeble or the deathless draught. Merc boys. All right, let's kick these guys' butts. You're toast. 8 damage to the lantern, that's fine. All right, this time you advance the correct unit. I think this time we want to go straight into Accelerant, Electro Sword, which bursts the shock. Didn't kill him, surprisingly. Armored advance again. Reposition you to the front. Blade Storm. Got staggered. And then you could go all in and just murder him with a hyper beam, but I don't think we do that. I think we leave him alive so his brother doesn't kill us with more damage than he would do otherwise. This isn't gonna kill you, but it got you really close. So you're gonna shoot. That's fine. All right, somebody attack that guy. Okay, never mind. Nobody wanted to kill this guy. All right, we would like to stagger you. No, you refuse to stagger. You're gonna recover. Okay, now he's staggered. I'm gonna let this go in a hope that somebody auto attacks you to kill you. Thank you. Now you're vengeful, but you are staggered, so like probably dead soon. Sanctuary, Protectorate. You have a lot of barrier on you. Burst the shock. Oh, you're dead. It's always fun when you burst the shock while they're staggered. It's always like, I think you'll probably die because of this, but you never know. New lantern card. Another sturdy shield. Are you better than the current sturdy shield? You're identical. You're worse than the paralyzing grip I have. I don't think I take any of these cards. I don't have enough money. I'm sorry. I forgot. I needed 45 gold to get to the undermarket. And I do like the undermarket with the investigator because you have the chance to get those random resource cards, which can be kind of helpful. Pale Reflector. After using the last charge on a card with limited chargers, you draw 1. I do have a fair number because Guided Shot is a 2 use. Pyrolysis is 1. Accelerant is a 2. Okay, we have 3 cards that do that. Discover a card from the draw pile when the battle begins. Add a copy to hand with limited charges of 1. Whoopsies! I actually think that's pretty good, because then we could pick anything, which is kind of nice. It's a one-use version of it. But maybe like we're in trouble and we'd like to get Sanctuary right off the bat or something like that. The other one was the Silver Spike, which I just like, but that one does its best with ranged units, and we only have 1 ranged unit right now. We might be able to get 2 here, but we'll see. The Cataphract. I do love the Cataphract. Let's see who works well the best with our shock build here. So we got Shock Lance, which can apply shock. Readied Lance would help us gain flow. Meteor Smash is just a really good card. Ready for action. So we could play Ready for Action and then play Triple Slash from the Electro Knight. I don't know what you call, but gain Fading Armor is kind of nice. Let's go. I think Cataphract is the way to go here. Cavalry Charge. And what is your ability? Thunderous Cavalry. When shock detonates, gain... Oh, dude, this crew is set up to be the shock team for to end all shock teams. It's very exciting. Back to the quest for light. Let's do our expeditions first, and then do the other things. A Dream Fruit is interesting. I feel like we're happy with the cards we have. I'd want to go Reactor Rod because I'd like to plug it into the fountain to gain favor every cycle. Ooh, you guys are rough. Do you think we could do this with 2 units? I think we should bring the Shock Trooper. Oh, Electro Sword, please. I guess I don't get to pick from my whole deck. I always forget that this card starts with, or this battle starts with like a crazy amount of damage coming from these guys, which is kind of interesting. Let's focus fire this guy. Armored advance ourselves. We're gonna set off the shock. Staggered him. Fantastic news. And we're at max flow now. So I would like to feeble the guy who's least likely to die. Sanctuary. Let's move Blade Storm to next turn. And then we might be able to stagger you. Although this will kill you, I think. So I think I'd like to kill you. Just to guarantee he's off the battlefield. Right. Our knight took a little bit of damage, but honestly, the armor did its work. So, good job, knight. Armored advance. Blade storm it up, I think. There's a stagger. Stagger him. Yes, what a hero. All right, static beam to generate more electricity, and then a shock lance to burst the electricity. And we don't need the protectorate. Nice. And then intercept to end you? No, because he only does 1 damage. Ready for action? I think we just let this turn roll. Yeah, because I was like, I don't have any favor to spend, and I didn't have any good attack cards. Man, I'm happy with this team. The only caveat is we need to be able to be generating more favor than we have. So I think we actually want to go for the Blessed Anomaly here over any of these major growths. I think we just go for this more likely major growth. Another Dream Fruit? Because this could have been a Super Grub or a Dream Fruit. Or anything, really, but likely to have been Super Grub or Dream Fruit. Is there anything I'd like to kick out from your cards? Ready Lance is good. Cavalry Charge is good. Ah. You always draw this card, which can be useful. Yeah, I want to plug you into the Market Plaza. You gain 3, and it supplies the Market Plaza for the future. What do you mean supplies the Market Plaza for the future? I think that means it gives you favor each turn. Because I'm pretty sure I tested that out before, but I don't remember exactly what happened. I don't think I need to do Quest for the Light. Like, I'm pretty happy with my deck card, my lantern cards here. But let's go back on an expedition. Another artifact fragment would be good. The Dream Fruit is not something that really interests me at this point. We have 2 in our hand, and I don't really intend to use them. What the hell are you? He's a bomber bug. Used by the bomber bug to attack. Must reload when out of ammo. Will take damage when you end each turn. Takes less damage from melee. I think it's the custodian and the guy. I gotta go Electro Sword. Double Electro Sword for the win? Holy hell! He's doing 30 damage? Alright, start with Protectorate because it will barrier both of you. Then we Electro Sword twice. How did I just draw another Electro Sword? Wait a minute. Discover a card, add a copy to hand. Does that mean I have... Oh my goodness, it multiplies cards. Is that intended? Is it supposed to work that way? Because as I multiply these cards, I'm gonna get such a huge deck from creating all these single-use cards. That is very interesting, and I did not expect it to work that way. Armored Advance to boost your armor even further. To go even further beyond. Blade Storm for 24 damage. And then we're not gonna spend any more favor. I'd like to save as much of it as I can. Stagger doesn't really matter, but I mean, holding on to it doesn't matter either, so... I think we just play all of our cards here. Just do as much damage to him as we can, and then the shock doubling will cause the shock to go off when you auto-attack. He is reloaded, and the shock has burst, and now you're dead. Man, oh man. I'm stunned to have discovered that the generated cards stick around. I thought it was for 1 round, and then they were gone. But that is definitely not the case. Do I take a 43% chance on a Mythion? I think I'd rather go for these two and get a guaranteed amount of favor, and then a 67% chance, I guess, and 1 more favor. Don't sell that. We have to give it to the old lady. All right, last expedition here. Money or a manuscript? I think I go manuscript here. We have loads of dream fruit just like sitting around in case people get ultra injured. Attacks the unit with the least health. Okay, so we would like to kill those guys first. I think these two together are just really, really strong. I never thought about this. If you're doubling auto armored advance, you just have a bunch of ways to upgrade or a bunch of ways to upgrade our knight's armor that will burn out of the deck as we use them, and they're free. All right, we have no way to trigger burst on this guy, unfortunately. More armored advancing. I think we do want to play Hunker on this guy as our last card. We could Hyper Beam one of you to make sure you don't get an attack. But because we have so many... We have so many Dream Fruit cards, I'd rather just... Oh, I got another intercept? Or did that... Oh, that's right. When you stagger a guy, it comes back, right? Yeah. Or no, when a friendly is exerted. Ah. That's interesting. That could have been really useful with our exerted deck that we build. Well, that actually works really well with the Cataphract as well. Because the Cataphract is constantly exerting himself. So we'll be getting that card back a lot, I imagine. Let's go Paralyzing Grip on you, Protectorate, and then Sturdy Shield. And you're still gonna take a little bit of damage, but you should be relatively okay. I don't think I need to fire Guided Shot. You put the shock on the wrong guy. Although it does give us the chance to use Electrosword to its fullest right now. Boom! Piercing Bolt doesn't help because the armor break doesn't matter. Although it is an auto crit. And that allows Blade Storm to go crazy. Let's end with Blade Storm. Oh, I did that on the off chance that guy would have gotten staggered. But his life's over now anyway, so. Jeez, I feel like I could tank the whole game with just these two units together. And a lot of favor. The favor would be very important. Dust Bomb is really good. What on earth? It deals 15 critical damage, or if you upgrade it, it's 20. If you're at maximum flow, you gain 2, or if it's upgraded, you gain 3. But it costs 4. I'm intrigued by it, but the problem is normally we have like a flow generating card in our lantern, and we don't really have that. We do generate flow when we set off shock with Electrosword, but it's like a very specific thing that can make this work. And I feel like the Dust Bomb is just more useful in general. Like Dizzy 4, Feeble 4 is really good. And I think I'll go 4. Hey, I'll take an Artifact Fragment. And then a 33% chance. Hey, we swept the board. That's fun. An upgraded, a higher rarity shockwave is interesting. What would we kick out? I guess we would kick out the other static beam, because I would rather have something that bursts shock on people than, like, less shock, a little damage. It does cost favor, but I think that's okay, because we've kind of, like, mainlined ourselves into a lot of favor. We have 2 artifact fragments, so it's going to take us a second to chunk them both into the reliquary here. Well, let's go ahead on our... Do we need to go on a quest of light? Maybe we go random encounter. I would rather get 42 copper than get 2 laborers that we don't really need at this point. And now we have 84 copper. Upgrade random card. I'm pretty happy with all of my cards, so I wouldn't be opposed. Interference plus isn't... Oops. What did I just buy? Apply rest... that's not terrible. It could get this guy back on his feet. And then next cycle, I guess, because I can't plug in these guys at all. I guess I could have used my dream fruit, but I don't really need to. Boss battle upcoming. Work for copper. Yes, thank you. Draft another lantern card. Overflow, seeker beam, sturdy shield. I don't think I need any of those. Let's plug in one of the 2 artifact cards we have. Another favor. Thank you. Repair the defenses. A painful lesson. We'd need a super grub to get rid of the random wound, and sometimes the wounds are kind of detrimental. I'm gonna get rid of that. It is tempting, but I've had some wounds kind of shoot me in the foot before, and I'm pretty happy with how this run is going. More favor? I guess work for copper? Suppress the riots? Could trade for scrap, but I don't really want to do that. Well, let's hold on to our dream fruit. And this is going to be a little bit of a shorter episode, but we will come back and fight through the Bane and then fight through the Molter Matriarch next episode before we descend to level 3. So if you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of As We Descend or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!